What is going on, guys? We're back here today with some amazing tournament coverage. Smogon Tour, the most competitive singles tour ever. This is a best of 3 in Generation 9, Generation 8, and Generation 7 OU. So we're in the top 8 now, the quarterfinals. 3D versus Ox the Fox. Both these guys had really strong round 1 showings. I didn't post Ox the Fox set, but he smashed his opponent 2-0. And I recorded 3D set. I don't know if I posted it or not. I was kind of backed up with videos, but I'll probably try to get that posted. But I'll have Lax joining me for this. I'm just doing a little intro right now, but we're starting off with Generation 8 OU, and then after this we'll probably see Generation 9 OU if I had to guess. But let's get to it. This is going to be a good one. I got my boy Lax with me here as well. I was just doing the intro, so let me unpause. All right, I'm here. So I just want to make it apparent that I did say that there were going to be 2 Buzzwolves brought.
He did. We have proof.
We
of
have
that,
proof. We have proof. Maybe I'll take it from your stream. The little
I'll
make that little clip, because I really did say, I said my prediction is we're gonna see 2 Buzzwolves, because I just thought about it and I was like, 3D brought some of that Urshifu, like Scarf Urshifu Weavile type team last round, so I like Buzzwole into him, and then I just know. You know what I'm saying? Because if they bring that offense, and then Ox also. I don't think Ox even played his Gen 8 game, but he brought like a offense X2. So Buzzwole into offense, guys, always just feels really good. It feels really sturdy. Ox is bringing his Smogon Tour team.
Dude, not even glazing for your
his,
viewers. I'm telling you, bro. You actually pick out good matches.
I'm telling you, bro. Sometimes
you actually do. Like, no joke.
Thank you, bro. That's high praise. Sometimes I'll be picking them good teams.
And I don't. I'd be picking out 4.
Nah, you'll be picking the worst teams ever. Nah, every time I tell you to use a team, you got 100-0, but then you're like, nah, but then you're like, look at my team, it's got a bear tick on it, and it might go crazy. It might go crazy. And always want to use the worst scarfers known to man, too. Just straight sells. Nah, it's okay. Never forget that day I brought Okidogi on that fateful day, even though I should have brought the balance. But that's neither here nor there. Looking at this matchup today. Looking at this matchup today. What do you think? I think the SD drill can go crazy on Ox's team, right?
Wait, SG drill goes stupid, in fact. Yeah.
Actually, I used this Ox team because it's in the sample teams. I've used it before.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's actually in the sample teams. So I've used this team before.
The Maestro, bro. He's got the
Maestro. He got tough nicknames.
He does.
Okay, well, knock off that eject button is cool immediately. But yeah, dude, I have this team. I think it's like Max Attack Landorus or something. It's a really weird
Max Attack Landorus.
Yeah,
is this the team he brought in SPL? Someone in my chat
this is the team he brought to the SPL tiebreak, or not tiebreak, the finals, not the tiebreak, the finals, and he brought it versus Damien the Genius, and he got a strong 6-0 against some
ridiculous.
Yeah, so the Buzzwole is banded, which is kind of a shit pull when you face other Buzzwole, right?
Oh, yeah, if one of them is Helmet and one of them is Bandit, actually, that makes his Buzzwole, like, completely useless.
I mean, unless Ox changed his sets, right? But
yeah, unless he's dual wing beat. He could be the tech, because, like, 3D, I feel like, also brings a lot of Buzzwole. So it's not even a bad thing to have on your team.
That dual wing beat tech is nuts. I think Hydreigon's pretty strong, though, with specs. You just have to predict the Tyranitar one time and hit Draco, because I'm pretty sure it's Bantar. Like, I'm pretty certain it's Bantar.
Yeah,
on 3D
I feel like Rock Sparrow Helm makes sense, right? Bantar.
Gotta have
I feel like this team doesn't have enough power if it's like Helm Buzzwole non-Bantar. Like, it's gotta be Bantar. Nice teleport.
All right, this Stone Edge is super crazy and super duper free.
Wait, nothing switches in.
Nothing switching in, because the Buzzwole is offensive.
Lando's offensive too, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure the Lando has like a lot of attack, because I had this team imported because I tried it myself, and the Landorus doesn't have that much. It's not like fully Fizz Deft out or anything. Well, Landorus doesn't run Fizz Def normally, I guess.
Yeah, it uses Spadef, right? But it's max HP.
But yeah, this shit's not that defensive, because I actually ended up losing to a Drill when I was using this team, because Drill can get pretty scary, which is Iron Head EQ, since the Buzzwole and the other guy. So I guess that makes sense why Ox switched out immediately and didn't want to get knocked off for free. Because that SD drill in the back is crazy. All right, let's see. Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Miss, bro.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
That does like 60.
Yeah, that's an easy to a KO. And even if he switches the next turn, at least you get a lot of damage off. I think Ox is trying to sack this. Probably feels like he doesn't need it that much, seeing as Slowbro's just gonna punish. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So going for that knock is a little passive because Slowbro can now TP again.
I think it's okay.
What do you bring in as Ox here? Do you like jab again, or do you hard Dragon?
I think you go hard into Hydreigon. Because you dodged, right? Because you dodged once, I think. Okay.
Oh, he gets the poison.
No, that's a great fish for Ox. That's a great fish.
It is, yeah. Because now nothing actually really forces out besides drill.
Yeah, because he knows. Because again, 3D doesn't want to future sight into Hydreigon, and then what? You go T-Tar on Draco and take 60, and then you're gonna lose to Dark Pulse later. Yeah. And that's not even. We don't even know the set on Hydreigon. What if that shit is Earth Power or something crazy?
Yeah, that misses might set the pace for this. But now he gets a rocks, which is nice.
There's free rocks, right?
Yeah.
3D needs to be careful with that Heatran. I mean, not Heatran, the Tyranitar's HP, because that Heatran could be annoying with Magma Storm Protect.
100%.
I'm pretty.
Oh wait, yeah. Wait, this Heatran goes stupid.
And it depends on what the set is though, because it's gonna be rocks. So.
Yeah, if it's not Magma, he's fine. But if it's Magma, he might lose something every time it comes in.
Okay, Stealth Rock go up, which is nice. Okay, so they're gonna change. They're gonna exchange Stealth Rock here. A Slowbro getting poisoned is annoying, but I think it's gotta be Spadef Slowbro, because otherwise, or like very mixed with Spadef.
It's gotta be.
Because look at if you play some Volcanion Cheese Lord,
you're goobed. It's over.
You're finished. It's gonna kill
that makes that poison actually such a big deal now.
No, that was a good getting it knocked and getting the poison. This thing is cooked now. Yeah. And then Ox Scarfalele is a big threat.
Yeah, it just needs to predict like a single time, honestly. Yeah.
But yeah,
like
Slowbro,
actually you have to Moonblast the first time, right? Because Slowbro pivots once.
Slowbro pivoting is not that easy to do though, because again, rocks are up
It's
and toxic.
And it's not a toxic; it's a normal poison.
Yeah, so 25% is crazy to take.
Okay. Is it just a teleport out? Okay, back to Tar. Repeat the situation.
I wonder if you should go Torn and knock this. Actually, is that better?
Honestly, long term, that might be better, right?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
That might be better long term, but it could also just let Toxapex come back in, so maybe not.
Pex is not that crazy because you can go Pharaoh. It's not gonna be Poison, Knock, Scald, Recover. I'm pretty certain on Pex. It's got to be Haze, Recover last too.
Yeah, it has to be Haze.
Knock off Poison Jab is that nasty set. Okay, so he does. Yeah, because I'm thinking this is a mad annoying Pokemon for Ox.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. How does Ox even deal with this? It's knocking off your Tran and then you turning into Slowbro.
It's just mad annoying. Yeah. Okay, so he takes this. Oh, it's 35.
That did nothing.
Bro, is he? That did nothing. Bro, wait, what?
Wait. That's actually nothing at all. Isn't that like damage from like Scarf Dragon and
I thought that shit was like AV. That's how I thought it was like AV. I was like, wait, what's going on?
Wait, what?
I'm mad confused too. Imagine he just hurt.
Maybe he is those defense EVs that usually go into Torn go into Spadef because you got Buzzwole, Ferrothorn. Maybe that's it. But now what do you do? Something's taking a lot. You gotta go Tar.
Nah, bro. I wish he just hurricaned. I don't know why he U-turned. I guess he really thought Draco was coming.
Now you can go back Torn though. Yeah, and then U-turn does. How did U-turn do 36? Is that right, bro? Versus Hydreigon?
I don't know. These guys both got some. I'm just really shocked it took 35 from Dark Pulse, right?
Yeah.
Bro, that means it took less than Ferrothorn. Do you know how bulky Ferrothorn the God is? How can Torn take less than Ferrothorn? You know what I'm saying? Ferrothorn is the fucking goat of taking them hits, bro. Okay, it's actually not that terrible. For 3D, I would say he handled this big ass threat really well.
Yeah, you were right actually. That knock is big.
Right? Yeah, I was like, how else are we gonna? Because otherwise he goes Tyranitar and Stone Edges, but has to hit, and then also Draco does like 70.
He goes to M Dragon.
Okay, I don't know what you do here to be honest. Do you go into Drill?
I think it's just Bro and TP. Well,
just spam that shit, right? Like,
wait, actually, you can Future Sight now because Hydreigon is no threat.
Oh, you're right. That shit's walled. Oh, yeah, bro, you're right. Nah, I'm still teleporting like a troll. Scald is crazy.
I saw Calc posted 35 to 41.4. That might have just been a giga low roll for Torn.
That's what I'm saying. 35 is not no real damage.
Yeah. Right actually, you can Scald is so free now that I see it. You don't even need the Future Sight.
Scald's crazy. I would have been Future Sighted and left. Nah, Scald's for sure. But
look at the Scald switching, bro. There's nothing.
I know, but you can like put yourself in a position to get hexed or something. I guess I do get it though, because if you burn this, but if you Future Sight, it's the same shit. No.
That's true. Actually, Future Sight makes shit happen because you could
That's what
technically
I'm saying.
never
You
burn.
could just future sight and then teleport out into like drill or some shit, and he's cooked. Now it's like,
Yeah, because you
I
could
mean, it
technically
still
never
doesn't, it
burn
still
and
doesn't change anything, I
using a
guess.
lot of
But
PP.
Ox could get Draco off here. You know what I'm saying? Get a little
Yeah.
extra mileage. But nah, I'm not gonna act like it's like super easy now.
Yeah.
This.
This Draco might do like 70 if that was a low roll Dark Pulse. We'll see.
Oh my god, this shit is crazy fat.
Okay.
I think it's
okay.
Helmet Lando.
What's up with this M Dragon Glaze? What are these nicknames?
Dude, that's a.
And the Western Spaghetti, the heat train.
didn't
That's gotta be racist.
Oh, it's not Helmet. I capped. I capped.
Okay, okay.
Okay, bring
Yeah,
up
Lando
Buzzwole,
is
bro.
offensive.
Nah, but 3D has done some good chip on one of the main breakers. But I will say Ox is not even in a bad position because Torn's weakened, Slowbro's weakened, Ferrothorn's weakened. That Lele is gonna go crazy.
That Lele does have a chance for sure.
Hydreigon weakened.
What do you
though,
even go
gets
as
killed by
3D?
rapid spin and shit.
Gotta go bro and TP.
If you go bro,
But
you're
then
gonna take
what?
so
You
much.
can
You're
just knock.
gonna take so
Yeah.
much damage too. I think you're going to Buzzwole. I guess he doesn't want Pex to come in and troll him, which I completely get.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't like all that
Buzz would
scald
take,
shit. That scald shit
Helm.
though, because Hydreigon's alive. Can now force that Draco play another time. That's why I thought he should have just future sighted, because then he could have U-turned to a Torn and actually got like a kill. Now he gets no kill. I think that scald was super wrong.
Yeah.
The spam.
Future Sight definitely makes some progress because if you don't burn, you're making zero progress.
Yeah,
but-
even like he could have gotten sand up if the guy running if Ox brought in heat train.
No,
or
you're
something
right.
like
Actually,
that.
this U-turn from max attack Lando. Is
This
gonna
is
put
assuming
the
it's
throw
max attack.
giga low.
See, this is no item.
37? Oh, okay. That's a great trade though.
Okay, okay, okay.
Wait. Okay, now you go Buzz. Okay, Lele might get a kill now.
I think
Oh.
Ox is in a not so bad position with his Buzzwole click and leech life too. Oh, crazy EQ! I didn't know I had that.
Oh, nice EQ. What,
Nah,
I did a
are you
lot.
clicking EQ again? Or are you clicking Ice Punch? I'm clicking that EQ
Oh,
again.
shit.
Nah,
Oh, no.
usually I'd click that Ice Punch, but right here I'm clicking that EQ again. I am.
I feel like
I
what
read-
if Dragon comes in right now?
Dude, right? What if he just sacks it? He's so greedy. I could feel it. I could feel it.
He is greedy. Yeah, it might be a roll. Maybe it's a favored roll for Ox.
That knock doing 37 was massive damage. That shit is max attacks, I think. Well, it's not.
Yeah.
It's just not Spadev because Skull did 61.
I love max attack Lando.
Shit's
I feel like it
super good,
pressures
yeah.
the opposing Lando so well.
I used to run that shit in Gen 7, just max attack Stone Edge because everybody was Torn maxing. It's all Torn's
Yeah.
fault. You want max attack to Oko that.
It is Tor's fault. It is.
But
bro.
nowadays they don't even get
It's everywhere.
Oko'd, seeing as 3Ds took 35 from Dark Pulse. So it's like some hacked set or something.
All right, 3D's thinking about it. He didn't click Earthquake, I think, because he's thinking about it.
I mean, in his head, it's probably like, well, I already got knocked, so I can fish for this Ice Punch here because I know his last two moves are probably Haze and Recover. So
That's true. But if he gets poisoned right now,
by
then
Poison
Ox's
Jab, that's
Buzzwole
like
actually
super
can
bad.
win.
Then Ox's Buzzwole is gonna literally beat him. I don't know what I'd do here. I feel like Ox is probably gonna sack one of the levitating joints, right?
He's gotta, yeah.
What do you need Landers for at this point?
Landers still gets the Intimidate off, which could help versus Drill. So I think it's definitely Hydreigon that goes.
Ox got to be
Is
really
that the
careful
stay-in or
about
Hydreigon?
Buzzwole's HP. Otherwise, he is going to get 6-0'd by Drill at any
Exactly,
point. You know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, so he brought this team versus Damien. I think didn't we say the same thing when we recorded it? We were like Garchomp, except instead of Drill, Garchomp.
Nah,
was,
but
like,
then
the
Ox
huge
got
threat.
Lord plays right. He stayed in and Dark Pulse
Stayed
on
in Hydreigon
SD.
versus Garchomp.
Yeah, and then he like went to Lele on or some shit. He outplayed him really badly. And then Max Attack Landers helped too. Did mad chip. Yeah, because I don't think Ox's team is that defensively solid when you have a Buzzwole meant to.
Dude, it's like sneaky, like bulky O.
Okay,
Like,
so
not
not,
like a
so not
balance
helmet, not boost. That shit really is banded. But now that this,
16% is nothing though.
bro, I feel
Why
like
did that do nothing?
Oh, also 3D did go for Ice Punch. He's fire for that. He really did.
Oh, he is.
He
He's
really
fired
did. He
for
really
that.
did say fuck it.
He
You
made the
know.
boss play.
Yeah, because odds wise, if Ox goes for jab and doesn't poison, then you're fine.
Mhm.
And now here it's like, are you gonna be bluffed out by dual wing beat? Which it's not, by the way. There's no way. What would you click here?
Do you think he has to respect it though?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wait. Wait,
Nah.
Ox changed the set. Or no?
That's
Is
just
that
not.
Ice Punch from 3D to 16?
That shit's not banded.
Wait.
That's just not banded.
It can't be,
It can't
right?
be
Yeah.
banded. It can't be banded. So maybe it's a different item. No helmet and no boots made me think for sure it's banded again. You think he made a scarf or some insane shit?
Dude, it might be.
Nah, no way, bro. Muscle band, bro. Metronome? Why are we seeing EQ?
Wait, metronome, metronome.
Why are
It
we
could be
seeing
metronome?
We're literally seeing metronome. It's literally not metronome.
Wait.
I don't,
Okay. I think what he did.
Why do
is
we keep
he
seeing
made
EQs?
this scarf.
What am I not understanding here? Private.
Because tags, bro. I think he made this scarf and Lele specs. He swapped them up. That's my guess.
Okay, no, it's just not. It's just not
Oh,
an item
okay.
we're familiar with.
Okay. No helm? What could you possibly
No
do
helmet,
taking
no
rocks?
boots. Yo, what kind of monstrous set is this?
What is this?
My Kartana and my Weavile coming to smoke this. What is going on? What? No helmet
I'm
and
so
no.
confused, bro.
Nah, Ox's team is crazy. No helmet on nobody. Okay, so Buzzwell's. You think it could be like a random resist berry?
Like Roselli Berry or some shit. I feel like
With
you still
what,
get blown
though?
up by everything.
Yeah, what would you even hit?
Oh, okay. Chat's saying pads. It could definitely be pads because it's definitely attacking.
Oh, Insta Thaw. I know
Oh,
3D was pissed.
Instant Thaw.
I know 3D was pissing and shitting himself when he saw
Oh
that.
my, dude, this is
Nah,
tough,
roost
bro.
on him here, Ox. Roost on his life.
Yo, you think he's leech life?
I mean, EQ will kill.
Oh yeah, EQ does kill. I'm sure.
Yeah,
Wait, I'm
this
saying, what am I
full
saying?
spit F slow, bro. 12 is so much
Wait,
damage.
and Ice Punch also kills Torn, so you have to go back Buzz,
I
right?
have to go back, Buzz. But Ox, we need to see a boss call here and go Lele, bro. I don't know why 3D switched. He should have stayed in there and tried to freeze this.
Yeah, I think so.
I think
too.
he
But I
literally-
think that first freeze scared him.
I think he had the same play as Ox, but Ox is getting off mad ice
Now,
punches.
yeah, he's getting way more chances.
Right?
To freeze. He's got 5 more chances.
What's this stupid ass item on M Dragon? The Buzzwole.
M Dragon, what are you?
Oh, we got nah. This is like two. This is like two Clefables back in
Don't
this
roost,
bit.
don't
Nah,
roost.
this
You
is
can't-
this
don't
is
roost, bro.
nah. This is
Oh my
nah. This is actually so
God.
funny. This is actually so funny.
Oh,
This is
this
literally
is
like two Ice
bullshit.
Beam Clefables, but Buzzwoles
Yo,
instead.
this
When have
is
you seen? When have you
bullshit.
seen a Buzzwole stall off? Yo,
You never
yo, this
seen
is
this.
filth. Nah, I would go to drill here and get that spin off. Oh my god.
Oh
Nah,
my
this
God,
is
he does it
funny.
again.
No, this is too funny, bro.
Yo, make a short of this. Make a short of this.
Nah,
Just
literally,
keep
literally,
dying.
two Buzzwoles ice punching it up and nobody accomplishing anything. Okay,
Nah, this is some nonsense.
this is literally nonsense. But soon, I guess 3D doesn't actually need ice punches, right? Because the other two
Yeah.
mons die to CC.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
there's only 6 more chances from Fox. Or why I call him Fox.
Dude, this
That's
is
not right.
hilarious. Both these guys got some crazy
He just
Buzzwoles.
keeps dying, bro.
No fucks, no fucks. All right, 3 more ice punches for Ox. He better hope he can make some freeze magic happen. Okay, that's it for Ox. That brother is out of. Oh no, one more.
You got one more chance.
Yeah, but
what
then-
if he reveals poison jab?
Nah.
He poisons instantly. Okay.
Oh, lordly EQ, lordly
Oh,
EQ. Ice
what
punch
a
here, ice punch
shiesty
here, ice punch here.
EQ.
We
Now you
got
ice,
to,
now you
we
ice.
got to. Actually, I don't know if I can commend that play. Nah, freeze is for real fake. Now that I've seen this battle, this
Dude,
should
you
just
can't make up what just happened.
this
You
should
can't.
this should just change my entire belief of the
Yeah.
mechanic of freeze. This is not real at all.
The double 10% to thaw. Okay, M Dragon's back in.
I'm Dragon's
Let's see
back
what
for more
happens.
roosts. Okay. I mean, yeah, but
Yo, this
Ox,
is like
Ox is
this is
solid.
like map defying too. How many freezes? There was like 5 freezes that happened in like how many ice punches? 24 plus 20,
Thawed.
44 ice punch.
If I
Actually,
say
that's pretty
thawed
accurate.
out four times, there was thaws, which means there was 4 freezes. Not that crazy.
4
All right, so
freezes.
leech life
4 and
comes out
44.
here. Okay, so that shit was leech life.
This is the equivalent of 2 peck spamming Scald. I
This
agree
is
with
literally
that.
cancer. Okay, Torn comes in here. If I'm Ox, fuck it. That hurricane
Dude,
ain't
you're
100%.
going for leech, man. Yeah, you're going for leech.
Oh, U-turn was a great play. Go to drill and get these off the field, bro.
Yeah, it's time to drill.
That's what I'm saying. You're taking a lot of unnecessary damages. And spin is so free here. And if you get knocked, it's whatever. It's leftovers on the drill, but at this point, rapid spinning should be the number one,
Yes, sir.
right? Okay.
Oh, actually, getting the regen on this is fine.
Yeah.
Let's slack off here.
I guess because
Yeah.
you can pivot on the Hydreigon once. Slacking off here is good. But I still think Rock's got to go, bro.
Wait, Ox has to Hydreigon Draco and try to think it's a roll versus Torn at 66%. That's his only chance, right? Knock out Torn right now.
That shit is probably
Even
a roll,
then, I think he loses,
but
though.
it's probably a really low roll. Nice
All
teleport.
right, he's going for it.
No, that was a great.
Oh wow,
that was a great teleport.
Such a good teleport.
That was a great teleport.
Oh my god.
That was because he knew Ox had to make something happen and pull a kill. All right, so now the only way that this can ever get a kill again is if Landers gets a defog. But even then, it doesn't matter because Torn's at 100 now. No, it might be cooked now for Ox, the Fox.
I think it's definitely Jove.
Yeah, because now Slackoff's actually free. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Nah, this looks
future sight.
this
you don't
looks
have
super bad for Ox the Fox now. You're right. Because even getting because now you get to teleport out. Yeah, and now this is gonna take what, like 65-70%. Let's see how much this takes. I don't know what spread this is. I think it's SPDF, judging from the EQ damage, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it's got to be a little bit SPDF.
Right.
Like, didn't C2C like invent like no glaze to him, but I think
he didn't invent
like Max SPDF, bro, right?
Max SPDF, bro.
We had like an SCL game where we stayed in Shadow Ball Specs Dragapult, teleport out.
I don't know if he made that set, but
maybe I'm lying.
He did give us a lot of teams with that. Nice
EQ.
EQ, nice EQ.
Yeah, he did.
That's a patient EQ. That's a patient EQ.
That is a very patient EQ. That's conditioning.
All right. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like Ox's team that much, but
yeah. Now that we see a good team facing it.
Nah, bro.
Like,
I played 3D with Ox's team, and he had this team versus me like a really long time ago, like more than a month ago.
Oh, really?
And I remember I was like, bro, Drill's a giga threat to this team.
I didn't know Ox's team was this old. I thought he made it new for SCL or not SCL, SPL.
I think that was the first time it was used, so it is a relatively new team. Yeah.
Oh, it's not taunt, so now you bring Tar and you just or now you bring Drill.
I think you can force whatever with this for a long time.
You spin here?
Of course I'm spinning.
You spin now. Ooh.
It's okay.
Wait, this is knock though. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is there any way that Lele can win though? I don't think so, right?
Nah, because Sand will eventually go back up, and then it's just over. Drill also wins, like too easy.
I think 3D played this really well.
Yeah, this is a patient.
But at the same time,
gaming. But I'm telling you, bro, that Ox's team is mad. Like when I saw Ox win with this 6-0, I was like, this is such a tough team because I love Specs Hydreigon too. It's like one of my favorite moments. But it's like it's pretty weird defensively. Like it's not that sound of a defense.
Yeah.
Like despite
you don't
being
realize
like
it by the way. That
team.
turn 3D missed Stone Edge versus Pex. Imagine Ox stays in and Draco's there.
Yeah, right.
That changes the whole game completely. That's wild. Yeah. But obviously you can't risk that because you drop in one.
Yeah,
so.
T-Tar never even came back in this game, which is it's nice to keep the safety, the sand. All
right, Slowbro gets sacked.
Okay.
Okay, T-Tar in now. Edge does get a kill.
Can you crunch? I think that shit might kill Buzzwole. Oh, he did Stone Edge. Wow.
With sand, it might have, yeah.
Yeah. But whatever. I think he's just being like super duper safe since he can play the sack war. He still should have spun on that Buzzwole.
I agree.
For super dominance. That shit. Sometimes you gotta be doing that.
Yeah, only we're clicking that for sure.
And then losing.
And people and then getting
CC'd and going, this guy's so fucking bad, bro. Nice U-turn. Wow.
Okay.
Alright, you can go Drill here. That was actually a great U-turn.
Yeah. It's game over.
Super over.
In fact,
you
I'm
could even go
spinning
Tyranitar if you really wanted to. Yeah, I'm clicking Rapid Spin here and throwing this shit out. This did so much, right? 22.
Yeah, 22 is a lot. And he's not healing it up, so now Drill.
It was hard fought, Ox the Fox. It was hard fought, but unfortunately, the team got outlasted. I don't like this Pex either. Yeah. If he was Scald Pex, I guess he did need the 12.5 poison though.
If he was toxic Pex, bro.
I think Crunch is for sure killing Buzz.
Yeah.
Bro, stay stone edging. some crazy shit.
Let him know.
Getting the ice punches stalled out is so funny because
it is. I don't think we've ever seen that in like S2 or anything like that.
Yeah. I don't know who made this team that 3D is using, but it's been around for a really long time.
It's been around a while.
It's a really solid team. Yeah. I brought this to tournament many times. So.
Oh, it's Toxic Torn. That makes sense. You got Spin Drill.
So what is that shit?
Yo, that Leech Slash
is that shit knock U-turn Toxic Heat Wave, that heinous set? Is it that?
Yeah, it has to be Heat Wave. You need that. Actually, you have Buzz for Cart.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to think. What would the last move
Could be
be?
Kane.
Why do you click Toxic? Nice play.
Wow, well played by 3D.
Nah, that was a super own. I'm not gonna lie. The solid Ferrothorn Sand is never. Nah, look at the set. Nah, nah. He's the yo. What kind of trash set is this, bruh?
What is this set? Oh my god.
That's the worst set I ever seen in my life. The Spadef was crazy though. The Spadef went hard on that. No, that's definitely the worst. That's definitely the worst set I've ever seen in my life.
No way, bro. This set has to be punished. It will be.
It's the worst set ever.
Next time the team is brought, this set will be punished.
Yo, that's actually filthy. I know the drill on this team.
Showing this is fucked too, by the way.
Nah, because when I use this team, the drill is SD Rock Slide, so... But I think I run...
Actually, yeah. That makes sense.
Because, otherwise Zapdos...
Otherwise, you're 6-0 by Zapdos.
Zap's actually mad annoying otherwise, because it beats everything 1v1 if you don't have Rock Slide, because Tyranitar just gets volted on. But yeah, when I use this shit, it's rock. So maybe it was always default torn. It's definitely not this garbage ass set, but oh man, this set was walled by Buzzwole. This could have been a different game.
The best Saver's Blazing Dark started. We could watch that while we wait for the next game.
All right, let's watch it.
Oh god, never mind. Wait. Oh my god, Germany's cooked. I see a dead Tyranitar, right?
This is for the tiebreaker, correct?
This is for playoffs, yeah. Major deal.
So we got a side battle here. Gen 6, Blazing Dark representing what? Team France? Machado Bresti representing Team Germany.
Team Germany.
So they're both bringing, what's it called? This Lopunny team is from the Stone Age.
It is. Wait, this is literally like a 2015 team.
No, it's literally 20. Bro, I literally used this in SPL when Oras was main gen. But with Torn over Skarm. I literally brought this, bro. This is.
I think I've actually seen that exact.
That's what I'm saying.
Like a Keldeo somewhere there.
Nah, these are some. Nah, I had drill. It's Torn over Skarm and then maybe Rotom over Clef. But yeah, it's some old ABR team, some 10-year-old team. So to see this back is crazy. It's pretty strong though. Like.
Yo, what happened to Michael's medals, by the way? Didn't he always used to rep #1 Ranbats?
I don't know.
Guess he's doing more.
Oh, he's cooked, unfortunately.
Oh, it's over. Oh, dude.
Bro, this shit team gets 6-0'd by Manaphy though. If you don't have max hazards, and then you need Tyranitar to get chipped too, because it's Scarf. Right. Wait, he stayed in. It's not Scarf. Michael sacked. Look at the first 2 turns of the Gen 6 game.
Let me see.
I'm not gonna say Tyranitar helped with the Manaphy since it's Spadef, but like, what kind of first 2 turns are these?
Dude, you got a Skarmory, bro.
Yeah. All right, it's over. It's over. Clef tried to just sub, and Manaphy clicked.
Oh my god.
Lex, I want you to look at his screen and tell me right now: has it ever been more over than it is right now? Has it ever been more over than what we're seeing right here? All right, let me pull up that next game of the Ox 3D. Yeah. Okay, I predicted Gen 8 to be next, but it looks like we're gonna see Gen 7.
You mean Gen 9?
Yeah. Sorry, right. I thought Gen 9 was gonna be next. Okay, so Ox, I've seen his team before. I think this is Empo team.
This is Empo team, right?
Yeah. All right, we see T-Bolt turn 1 on Clef as Drill comes in. Did he T-Bolt again?
No way, no way.
Oh my god! Nah, that's fucking giga stupid! What? Nah, he's giga stupid. What?
No.
Bro, what? Nah, he's giga crazy. Nah, what? When I saw the drill switch out first turn, I was like, there's no way.
I was like, maybe U-turn comes out though.
Bro, what?
Oh, bro.
Bro, what?
How can you recover from something like this? Is it even possible?
Bro, what? Nah, I'm clicking that T-Spike. Turn 1 with my Toxapex.
Getting blown up?
Nah, he wanted that T-Spike up. How can Toxapex be the offensive switch? That's actually crazy. You know, it's not over though. It's not over. In fact, some would wager that Toxapex wasn't even all that this battle. Some would wager it wasn't even all that.
Wait, actually, you're right. All Toxapex does is get taunted by
the fact that this shit is T-Bolt, and then it T-Bolted again and KO'd Pex means it specs.
Did he even need to do that play? I mean, no, but he's trying to get the upper hand, and it just didn't work out.
Stone Edge, which means the Tyranitar is 4 attack, and the Clefable is rocks, I think.
Yeah, it's probably not DD. Yeah, it could be DD-Tar low-key. But nah, I think these teams always run rocks, right? Like Pursuit,
I think Clefable's rocks. Unless it's like T-Wave 2 attack or some shit like that. I would assume...
Seeing Lando take 33 reminds me of the old days. You know, Lando actually used to be defensive.
I know, right? When they were running that impish back in the day.
Yeah.
take on. I mean, I remember seeing the very, very rare Earth Power Landers back in Gen 7 and 8 for Cortana. You'd see it like super 1 out of 100 games somebody would bring it, but now that double T-boat was super duper crazy.
Yeah. Like, dude, turn 2 doing that, bro. And it's not like he made like insane plays game 1, you know, in SS. He wasn't like stunning all over Ox. He just played a clean game.
Nah, this was
but this time he started off hot.
Yeah, I guess from Ox's perspective, it's like I don't want to let this thing. I don't know.
But
I don't want Rotom coming in. I would just SD'd. I would have just SD'd. Because if Landers comes in, then there's a real threat that Z kills it right there. And then if Rotom comes in, I just go Pex.
Yeah, because they have to Hydro or Wisp you. You can't just Wisp.
He must have expected some
Z normal
crazy play. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have just SD'd. You don't lose that much. All right, and then Germany has lost because Manaphy took all of that shit.
Damn, that's a tough one to end on, bro. I can't even lie.
Schmixo.
RIP Germany.
Been there myself. Been there myself. Never been 6-0'd, but I've lost. Never been 6-0, but I've lost. Okay.
I think I was 6-0'd that. I don't know if you remember. Tala versus me in SPL semis in SS. That was the 242
I was purposefully absent for all SS era SPLs. Fuck all that Gen 8
I think
shit.
it's my only 6-0 because I had Magnezone to trap Skarmory. That shit outsped me.
Nah, you tried to cheese and you got dealt with.
Yeah, I did.
It's okay. 242 Skarm team leak. I leaked your team actually. Okay, this shit gets free attacks all over this bitch.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no picks to pivot.
You think Ox is gonna panic and just go for rocks because he's scared? Oh, okay. Ironhead is a dick's play.
Ironhead is never the quickest.
Ironhead's crazy. I mean, I get it because technically Clef can stay in all day, but
that's true. I think this Clef is flame.
Sacking the Pex was nuts because the Lopunny's pretty scary too. But I honestly don't think that Ox needs the Pex to win the game, bro. Like, look how big of a threat Celesteela is.
Oh wait, yeah, Celesteela into Lando.
Rocks are going up now, and so this is a big threat.
Wait, and now Clef is a threat too.
No, it's
well, you're right actually. Ox
that's what I'm saying. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, you can even flamethrower here if you really wanted to.
Dude, because Ironhead is meant to, so Clef can't PP stall you with Calm Mind, right? It doesn't actually.
Nah, Ironhead loses to Clef. Ironhead's for opposing Magirna. It's for opposing setup Magirna, so you can chip through that.
Oh yeah, for shift gear stuff, yeah. Because it does like 20 as opposed to like 16.
Nice HP fire. Nice HP fire.
That's a great HP fire.
Ox
is letting the Celes get low. I don't like that. Because if this is slow Volturn mag, then Celes is going to be very
that shit's
low.
For sure going to be faster than Steela. So it's okay for Ox. He can click Protect and Leech Seed and all that. 3D's going to have the Eye of Papa Berry on Landorus or Rotom.
For sure. One of them def is.
Yeah, I don't know. 3D got to be careful with his mag, though. If mag dies, I can see that Clef sweeping straight up with Moonblast. Just sitting there all day. Yeah, see? Because now Ox gets to leech again. He
can double leech, yeah. It's so free, actually.
See, this is why I don't understand why Ox sacked that, I says Eye of Papa.
Damn, I think 3D had a Volt there.
I thought Volt was pretty free, too. Because now you get to protect super free as Ox, and you get to go back to 88 minimum.
You're basically
3D does try to switch. That's what I'm saying.
You're right, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Is the
that's what I'm saying. The Pex was important for sure, but it's not the end of the world. This, but he really should have not sacked Pex because even Pex is so troll to 3D's team. 3D has no Scald switching, bro. His team has literally no Scald switching.
Yeah, he's missing the stats. This actually would have been very favored for Ox.
Nah, it's still really decent for Ox though. As long as Magirna can take more damage, Gren can kill everything. I don't know what the Komodo is gonna do. Oh, crazy stay, crazy stay,
bro.
Oh, Flame's crazy though.
Wait, Flame,
I don't know why he didn't just leech.
Wait, does that mean he was expecting to take that Wisp? Because surely you never take that.
Maybe he thought I want to chip this and then I want to win with my drill.
Alright, you know what would be a crazy play? He stays in now with Celesteela.
Staying in now with Steela is the GOAT play, and I would do that because no way. Nah, Volting again is crazy. I definitely lost. I thought Volting again. I thought Volting again was so ridiculous. Because drill coming in. Nah, I would have been stayed in and lost my Steela and then gone, you're bad in the chat. I would have literally said to 3D, you're literally bad. Nah, it's still looking more than fine. Never give up.
I'm pretty sure it's favorite for Ox now.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, That Komodo, we don't know what it is, and we know it's not rocks, so it could very well be like DD Groundium or.
The issue is there's a clef.
I know, but if you can chip clef a little bit, you know, you can.
Actually, yeah, because Lopunny can chip clef. That's actually.
I don't know what clefs be running though. Like, I mean, not clefs. I don't know what Komodos be running. We've seen DD 3 attack.
Oh, that spin doesn't.
Nah,
put him in range of,
Z's gonna kill this. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go Rotom. You
gotta go Rotom. Which is why me and my whole gang are going into Clefable here.
That's a fact.
Oh no! 3D! Nah,
oh,
it's looking super giga bad. No rocks for the whole game. My name is Celesteela, and I will not be leaving.
Oh god, Celesteela, bro.
Gen 7 is so shite for this. 51. You can lose them on turn 1 and still win.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. You can't do this in Gen 9. Like
this is why he needed to keep the Pex, though.
Actually, you can in Gen 9 with Terra.
Because now you get to return for free as 3D.
I EQ, bro. I'm getting this shit.
Nah, you're for sure bad. You're for sure bad.
Clef is always coming in.
I know, but EQ is such a nasty play. Nah.
Gotta get that shit.
Nah, what if it's Power Up Punch, Lopunny, my favorite?
Ooh.
That real.
You don't even have to Mega then.
Real breaker shit only. Why would you not Mega?
Wait, dude, if it's Power Up Punch, you don't have to Mega. You can return Clef and then Mega.
But why would you?
And then you get 2 guaranteed.
Dude, no, you're still gonna die to EQ plus Moonblast in regular. Oh, it's my patented set, Lex. Appreciate that.
Okay, he's setting up the Como sweep.
Nah, this is actually very good for 3D because now this is gonna take like 75, but Clef's also gonna take like 70. Nah, this is a good trade, in my humble opinion.
You know what I do though? I keep Clef HP. I go Tar.
Nah, you're bad. It's just you have to trade the damage, don't you?
Do you? The sand into EQ not do enough?
Maybe, dude, you're better. They should have been an EQ and then sack Tyranitar and then EQ
That's
again.
What I'm saying,
you're
bro.
shiced. You're shiced. I should have fucked with your vision more.
But he has to return here. That's obvious.
I thought he was gonna. Yeah, he's definitely gonna return. Sometimes you got to do this to you got to sack the Lopunny into the Clef or the Hippo or whatever.
He's really he's going for that Como sweep.
I actually invented Lopunny plus Komodo OZ. It's
oh really?
There's video proof, in fact. Yep.
I think BKC invented it actually.
Nah, Cap, get the fuck out of here.
He brought like DDZ Thunder Punch, I think.
Nah, Como. That's a fake. That's a fraud set. I'm the first guy to do all that Clank vs Soul Blaze shit. I'm the first. I'm the first. All right, let's see. 58.
58.
Holy cow, that's some weak.
All right, you kick. You kick for sure.
Nah, you gotta kick, but no, you literally don't have to kick, but you should. It doesn't kill though.
If you die to 2 rounds of sand based on HP numbers, you have to kick.
Do you? You cannot sack Clefable or you lose. Dude, I think Ox should have deadass gone Tyranitar and then like made this. He's gonna lose. I think he could have gotten out of this without losing HP on his Clef. I
think so too.
I think he could have deadass got out of this without losing HP on his Clef. I think if he Earthquaked, because you're right, Power Up Punch or Return's coming out, so either one you need to EQ. I guess he was afraid of, but Gen 7 is a game of inches. I think he really should have stayed in, and then sack the Tar, and then because Clef at full is a forever win con. Clef at 42 is whack. That can die to +1 move from Komodo, unless the Komodo's Clank or Soul Blaze, but that shit fell off. Nobody uses that anymore.
Then it can flame you twice though, so it might come down to that if it's Clang. Which is pretty crazy.
I hope it's not that set. That shit fell off. Nobody runs that shit anymore. Alright. 30's gonna go into Rotom Wash.
Yeah, Rotom looks pretty good. If Clef ever heals though, obviously Rotom.
You get a free ass Volt Switch though.
I think you can't defog, right?
I guess you Hydro Pump here.
Yeah, Pump is actually Greninja can come in.
I'm clicking Volt like a boss though. I don't know.
I feel like Volt is the play.
Personally.
You can't defog. Actually no, Drill might just Drill. No, you need Drill for Coco. Never mind.
He really should have made them extra Drill plus Tyranitar.
I think he goes Gren. I think he goes Gren.
Clef got hit. Yeah. Yup. Shiced Volt Switch. Nah, sometimes you gotta be the boss. You gotta be the boss. Alright, go into Komodo here. And click Flame, because this is Ash.
That's why I Swords Dance as Drill, because I knew Volt was coming. It's all good.
You're a lot better.
Swords Dance can still not kill Rotom Wash,
You're a lot better.
Alright, now you HP Fire for free.
That was a nice Volt Switch. That shit is giga over.
No, this is... I don't know, bro. This is still close.
No, it's super over.
Spike?
Nah, Spike is a good play. But the Rotom is probably defog. with
It's
Ayapapa.
Ayapa too.
Yeah. Okay. This is gonna click Ironhead. Okay, he clicks SD, but yup. Bro has Wiki
He's going
Berry.
for flinch.
He's trying to be a hipster. It's over. Interesting.
Yeah, I never seen no Wiki Berry in my time.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure.
They be running that Ayapapa. This hipster shit gotta go.
Is he not gonna defog?
Maybe he's.
Guess he doesn't want this to heal up too much.
He's gotta be fog, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotta be.
I don't know who
you
comes.
sack
I don't
Lopunny.
know who comes in here. Lopunny, right? Sack, and then.
Yep. And then you bring.
Clef needed to recover.
Bolt.
The shit's in range of everything.
It is.
Right.
Wait, this is. I think this is still winnable with Clef though.
Nah, I think it's not. I think you can go into Coco after, and then. Oh, I guess not.
Then what?
Nah, I guess you can't. Because you'd have to lock into like HP Fire or some stupid shit versus Steela, and that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, there's still. As long as the Clef stays at 42 and doesn't get a free turn to recover, then I think 3D just wins. I think so too. Clef gets. The Clef was Stealth Rock, so I'm assuming the last move is Flamethrower.
Yeah, I think that's what they used back in the day. No knockoff Clefs.
Knockoff wasn't. Yeah, especially if maybe the Pex. I don't know. If the Pex was knock. We don't know anything about the Pex.
Yeah, we know nothing about. I assume it's T-Spike.
Shit died very off. Shit died very early. Yeah, that was a crazy second turn. That was an OG play. That was I pulled his card play.
Right.
That's a classic. Not many people had the balls to click that T-bolt, I must say.
Including myself.
Nah, I would have clicked that. Matter of fact, I would have clicked that shit. Turn 1.
All right. Now you go mag, right? Yeah.
I don't understand this.
Actually, do you go Rotom first?
Oh, it's SD.
Como. Oh, okay.
This is a tough.
Well, if this is Adadrill, which it probably is, because I feel like that's all they use. Should be just gay, right?
There's no way Kamo's running Jolly out here. Seeing a Kamo SD seems unreal. I would run Dragon. I would run Dragon Dance.
Wait a minute. I think this is SD Z Clang, and I think he's about to Clang on Tech.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bro, what?
Wait, Ox knows the team.
Wait, what set is this, bro? No, I think he just needs the Celesteela. Actually, you're right. Bro, wait, nah, 3D might be fucked now if this isn't Poison Jab, bro.
Yeah. Oh my god.
No, I think he loses.
Right. Ox knowing the team, or maybe just making a play.
How did you know this team? How did you? First off, why is this even a set? SD and then Special Z? That's not no set. You can do DD
I know it because
plus Z.
We were calling earlier, and then I heard this set like being mentioned. Like I didn't know like he was gonna bring it or they were gonna prep it, but I just heard the set and I was like, wait a minute, it is that.
No, this is for sure not a real set.
Wait, he loses, dude. I'm pretty sure he loses.
No, it's not that cut and dry.
Because if you're not Poison Jab, this Clef is healing all the way up.
I don't know why. Bro, why is this SD and then why is he not close combat or anything like that?
Yeah, I think the Z was a little greedy. I think you always close combat.
Yo, if he had close combat, not clicking close combat is a crazy throw.
Yeah, kind of is.
Yeah.
But I think Tech from Ox just made a lot of sense to him. So he was like, I'm gonna get the speed boost. Oh,
nah, this is a super cell.
Oh god, oh god.
This is a super giga cell, not CCing.
Do you Moonblast here, by the way, on SD or no?
I'm pussy, to answer your question.
Because I don't think he even needs... No, he might need...
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm pussy to answer your question. I'm clicking soft boiled literally 4 times in a row. If I'm 3D, I need to click SD here, though.
He does need to, yeah.
I hate all these Komodo sets. Komodo fell off, bro. You gotta have that ground EMZ for this fairy outbreak.
Oh!
Alright, I don't even understand why. What just happened?
Okay, he's fine.
I'm dead. That was the funniest turn I ever seen. That shit had Poison Jab the whole time. What kind of set is this? Poison fighting dragon coverage? Nah, they done lost their minds, bro. This is a crazy set.
No, that's why he got the Pex kill. He needed that Pex kill.
That was a big one, yeah. That Pex gonna wall this shit. Specs Coco is a fire bring.
That jab was mad funny. All right, now you just
I'm
Wisp.
It's
Higher
Jover. It's
accuracy or
Jover for Jover for Ox the Fox. Because you Volt Switch into the Coco, and you get off that nice HP Fire specs. You feel me?
Yeah,
Okay, interesting.
Oh, you dodge every pump like a boss.
No, that was well played. I'm not gonna lie. 3D went stupid on him. Both games.
Although that CC was some nonsense. Actually, no.
No. He expected the back. He expected back to Celesteela, and then oh no, I get outplayed every turn. He saw the future, and he didn't want to get outplayed every turn. I get it. That was pretty dope though. Shouts to both players. Shouts to Ox. He had a great set first
that was hype.
round. I just didn't post it, but he's a great player. It was a great series. 3D goes to the semifinals. That was an ownage too. I'm not gonna lie. Shouts to Lex for joining me. We'll be back with more. Peace.